Hello, hello. Today is a very fun and exciting day for me because I'm going to be setting up my new billlie binder. I don't have the physical binder yet, but that's okay because we're going to start with some crafting things. I did a poll over on my Instagram. The majority said that they would like to see this. If you are not in that majority, I will put timestamps and you can feel free to skip ahead to when everything is all made and pretty and we're putting cards away. We are going to start with a filler page for Village of Perception Chapter 1. I am switching to a bigger binder. If you've seen any of my unboxings or any of my things before, you will know that I do prefer A5 binders, and I have 2 of them already, but because I'm starting to collect OT7 for billlie, which is also very exciting, I've decided that it would just look better in a big binder with 9 pocket pages. And I already have a bunch of them because when I first started buying albums, I bought those and I just threw them haphazard, no organization, no nothing, just into some random binder because I didn't really care about collecting photo cards. And then when I started to care more, I leaned more towards the A5 binders, but now I just have all these pages and I've for the longest time felt so bad that I have no use for them, and now I do, and I'm excited about that. So in any case, that means that I need to make all new filler pages. So previously this was the size of the fillers for my A5 binder. Now I'm gonna need to make nice big 8.5 by 11 ones. So let's get into it. Okay, so I was gonna save these for when I put all the cards away, but then I figured this is kind of awkward and I'll just do it now. I'm missing 2 of the ID cards. I don't have everyone yet, but I'm planning on getting all of them and then putting them here. This is the weird plastic thing that it came with. And I just cut the corners to make it more friendly looking and put it on this plain paper. I want to go in age order, but I don't have the oldest 2 members. I don't have Suho or Suhyun, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay. For this, I'm collecting, I don't know what the set versions are called. I'll put pictures up. The candy set and the main super fun, bright, colorful set. Because I'm gonna have the photo cards for those concept photos, for the filler that I'm doing, I'm gonna be doing this school sort of concept. So that way I will have all 3 of the concept photos represented there. Okay, so for these, I'm gonna get some patterned paper to put them on, and then I'm gonna do them like individually. So we'll come back to those at some point. I am gonna do a little 4-member collage with Suhyun, Haram, Sean, and Shiyoon. For chapter 3, I'm gonna be displaying all 3 of these little postcards that we got. Wherever the last one is, there it is. And I want to use these lyric posters as backgrounds. Last thing to add to the binder, or at least the inside, because we still have to do the cover, and also this first page, but I'm gonna do that on the computer at the same time that I do this cover. So we'll revisit. But other than that, the last thing I have to do is to add some fillers. These are going behind the photo cards. I am going to be making slots for where I don't have cards to go because there's only 7 girls, not 9. But I am also going to be putting some solid colored paper for behind the photo cards. And I'm mostly only doing this because for their first era, Sean wasn't here, so they're gonna be like off. So when I turn the page, because the pages that I have are like double-sided, and it feels like a waste to not use that, so I'm going to. But that means that like this would all be thrown off for the fillers. So to make it work, I've decided to put some solid color behind all of the photo cards. And I think it's just gonna look pretty in general, because I like was very meticulous about the colors that I picked. I like held it up against my cards, I went back and forth. I'm actually very excited to see what it looks like when all the cards are in, but and then these empty little filler slots, I'm gonna go ahead and do on my own time, so you will see them when I put all my cards in. I forgot Snowy Night existed. I'm sure some of you were watching this like, hello, where is she gonna go? I just completely forgot. So I have reorganized everything, and because I have had to reorganize, that means I now have this page that needs something on the back of it. Yeah, so we're gonna make one more cute little page right now. Okay, so we're working on the inside cover page. As you can see, I've got some stuff in here. It's gonna say, have you heard about Billlie? Because I think that'd be so adorable to like open it and it like says, I don't know, it's so cute. And The Rumor is like my favorite Billlie song ever. It's so good. No one understands that song like I do. It's an incredible song. So, of course, I'm gonna include that line. The day has finally come. We're gonna put all of my cards away and you'll get to see the binder in its full glory. Speaking of which, you haven't seen the front cover yet. Look at how cute. It has been so long since I started putting this binder together. So long, in fact, that Gingamingayo Japanese version has come out and I got Haram's little digipack and I have that. That's how long it's been, but that also means that I have a lot of cards. Almost everything from pre-chapter 3 is complete with exceptions of like Snowy Night and Popping Sue, and a lot of the cards that I'm gonna be missing I do have like on the way. Let's not waste any more time and get right into it. I really hope the glare isn't too bad. I had to kind of move my light around to make it what it is. Here we go. I'm actually so excited to finally be putting these cards away. The stack is just it was getting so big. And I'm just really excited to see how these pages look with all my little fillers and everything. I don't have any Snowy Night yet. This is the only exception to my I have stuff on the way, I'm almost finished. Again, I told you I forgot that Snowy Night fucking existed, so I haven't been bothering with that era like at all, but I have the space for it. Eventually we'll get there. And as you can see, I'm not collecting everything. Basically what I'm doing is just half of everything they release, partly just because, quite honestly, listen, I love billlie and I think all of their cards are cute, but like, if I'm being realistic, like I just don't want all of them. It's not my priority to have every single thing. So right now I'm picking my favorite versions and I'm just collecting those. And you know what? If I eventually decide that no, my collection is not complete the way that it is, those cards are everywhere. I am positive that I will be able to go back and refill in those gaps, so. But for now, only my favorite cards, which I also think is just really fun. Like, I don't know, I've been enjoying growing this little collection. I'm not quite sure what I want to do about Popping Sue because I love the cherry cards, okay? So the cards I currently have are all cherry cards, but Sua's, Haram's, and Tsuki's, they're not wearing like the same outfit set as everybody else's, and those are my favorite outfits. So I'm torn. I'm like, do I just get, because there's 3 of them, so technically I could like rearrange all of this to have all 3 of them in the middle, and they're not the cherry cards, but they are in like those fun outfits that I love. I could do that, but also part of me like really loves the idea of having the whole set, and so I might end up just getting their cherry cards anyway and just saying to hell with it, like it doesn't really matter. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but this page I think is gonna be one of my favorites. There's so much like color going on in these cards. Like I love the purple, and I don't have Haram's or Tsuki's yet, but like Tsuki's, it has like that teal in it, which is just so beautiful. And Sean's with like the light pink. I just love these cards so much. And I think specific, like especially when I have Stickies, I think it's gonna look just so perfect. Which is one of the only cards that I cannot find for the life of me. I have basically every other card that I'm missing on the way except for her Luxe version. And it's driving me nuts. I'm just like, this card is nowhere to be found. Okay, this page I'm so excited for. I think it's gonna be so pretty. I got Suhyun's Apple Music Pop when I got these albums, and I don't know if you've noticed, but just as I am not collecting every single album PC, I'm really not collecting Pobs, but I didn't want to get rid of this one. I wanted to keep it, and so I considered like having this extra page of like polos and whatever, and just like having hers in the middle, but then I looked at the set of Apple Music Pops from this era, and I discovered that Sean's and Haruna's are absolutely stunning. So I got them so that I could have a whole row in the middle of these pretty purple cards. That makes me so happy. Oh my gosh. Especially because, like, the purple flowers was, like, such a big thing. And the bell, too, like, that's, like, this era. You know what I mean? I just was like, how could I not have something that has to do with that? And I'm just so happy with that. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do something similar for chapter 3, where I'm just going to have like 3 pobs and then I'll have polos of the other members surrounding them. I don't know if I'm going to keep the K-Town for You pobs that I got, because quite honestly, like, they're cute. Of course they are, but the outfits that they're wearing, like, don't really scream this era to me. So I'm thinking about trying to find some different ones, maybe ones that like remind me of Enchanted Night, because we've had some performances with that, and like I love those suits that they have on, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know, I'll have to see. This Suyun is another one that I like cannot for the life of me find anywhere. It's kind of driving me nuts. Okay, and now I have the least of these cards because this era just happened. But I'm making pretty good progress on the hoodie set, and which other one do I have? Oh no, I guess I don't. I thought I had 4 of 2 of the sets, but I don't think I do. I'm really excited to see how this card's gonna look, because the members that I don't have have like that hot pink outfit on, and I love that outfit so much, and I think it's gonna look so pretty because I love pink. Very excited about that. Speaking of pink, okay, and then I don't have anything to go here, but again, eventually I'll have some pobs. Polos of the other members. Okay, like I said, Gingami Gayo Japanese has come out, so I do have that set up even though I don't have any cards. And this, I decided I'm going to collect all of the group polas as well, but I didn't want to have to like work them into the other pages, so I'm going to put like Gingami Gayo, Ring My Bell, Yunoya, and then I'll just do like little fillers. Actually, which I didn't even plan for, but I do want to, this is a lofty goal, but I do want Billlie Love's ID. I think that'd be so cool to have in my collection. So I actually need to make a third here, and then I'll probably put that in the middle, and then I'll do the other polos around it. And then the following eras, like I'll do like the next 3 eras, for example, and then I'll put all the polos at the end of those eras, and so on and so forth. So that's what this is eventually going to be. I'm also not really sure what to do about like the filler spaces here. I guess theoretically I could like move this one more era down so that it just fills the entire page, and then I don't have to worry about that. I could do that. I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and then last but not least, my season's greetings, which I'm not putting on the back of this just because I don't want it in the middle of album cards, and I don't want to have to keep moving it every single time they have a comeback. Oops, there we go. Okay. And then, oh yeah, I totally forgot to like show me making this, but at the same time I just taped a bunch of stuff on here, so it's not really like you missed much, but I did display all of their IDs like this, and that is it. So now I'm gonna do like a final flip through now that everything is put away. And that is it. I will be updating like the progress of my collection over on my Instagram if you are ever at all curious how it's going. You can check over there. I have a little highlight labeled collection. And I'm thinking maybe for next era I'll like include me making like the filler little sheets that I have as part of like the unboxing, because I know I didn't really like get into that and show that at all, but I do have just as much fun making those as I do like those bigger collages. So maybe next era I'll include that somewhere, or maybe as its own video, I don't know. But in any case, my Billie binder is all set up and done and so pretty, and I love it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care of yourself.